Welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Essie Gaston Edwards in for Junior Garcia. Here are some of the stories we have for you tonight. St. Croix man shot, St. Croix Foundation launches education campaign, and election systems offices open. These stories and more up next on News Channel 8.
TV8 News is brought to you by Total Excellium. More protection, more miles. Total, you know where to turn.
In tonight's top story, St. Croix police are investigating the wounding of a man with gunfire. In a separate case, police are also investigating damage to a vehicle that was sprayed by bullets. Melody Rames has more.
Police on St. Croix are investigating the non-fatal shooting of a male victim and damage to a vehicle by gunfire. Both cases were reported separately to police. However, detectives are investigating to determine if the incidents are related. Just before 2 a.m. on June 23rd, a male citizen reported to police officers at the Zone A Command in Christiansted that an unknown person or persons fired at his Jeep Wrangler while he was in the Estate Glen area. Police also said they were notified by 911 emergency dispatch at about 2:15 a.m. the same day that a male who was the victim of a gunshot wound to his leg walked into the Governor Juan F. Louis Hospital for treatment. The victim told police that he was in the Estate Glen area when someone started discharging shots and he was hit in his leg. He said he was taken to the hospital in a private vehicle. Criminal Investigation Bureau detectives are following up on this case. Anyone with any information is urged to call detectives at 712-6031, 712-6024, 911, or you can call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS.
In other news, the St. Croix Foundation recently launched a campaign to shed light on the state of the territory's educational system. Roger Dewey, Foundation President, sat down with Channel 8's Cynthia Graham.
I'm joined today by Roger Dewey, President of the St. Croix Foundation. Roger, thanks for being here.
Thank you very much. Appreciate coming in.
Absolutely. Before we get into some of the specifics of why you're here today, if you could please tell us a little bit about the foundation and the work that you do.
Thank you. The foundation was created after Hurricane Hugo. We're a community foundation where we act as a conduit of donations into the community, but we've taken on a much broader role. We feel just giving grants, writing little checks, can often act as a band-aid, and we believe that we've got to look at the root causes of issues in this community and do what we can to truly solve the problems. And we're very proud of our track record. We've actually gotten recognition, national recognition 5 different times for the work of various projects or programs in the community.
Excellent. So kind of just going into the reason why you're here, recently the foundation launched what we'll call an education campaign. If you could please tell us about the campaign and its purpose.
Well, we first of all have to thank the AVIS. The AVIS has agreed to run an op-ed column every Wednesday from last week until election time, and it's all education reform related issues. And we're very, very concerned about the state of education in our community. We will applaud all the hard work that the teachers, administrators, and everybody in the Department of Education does. But the end result is such that we're facing very, very serious problems right now. And so we want the community to come together to recognize that we've got to make some changes somehow and demand it of our policymakers, demand it of our elected officials. So we're running this campaign through election day to try to get people to come together to recognize how critical this issue is.
And speaking of how critical it is, the statistics, what are the statistics saying about the state of education here in the territory?
Well, coincidentally, I brought some with me today, but these are actually from the Department of Education's website, from their testing of our students. And right now, rather than go through every year, they list the last 4 years. But in 2012-13, 7th grade reading level, only 32% of the young people who took the test were considered proficient. That means 2 out of every 3 are not reading at what the department considers a proficient level. And in the 11th grade, only 36% of the students were considered proficient. Again, so close to 2 out of 3. And that really gets into a lot of other complicated issues in the community around employability, around public safety. If people aren't employable, you know, to me, in my mind, that leads to crime issues. So, because people want to work, people want to earn a living, but if you don't have the basic skills, you're not, you know, this is going to haunt our community for a long time. And that's really the genesis of why we are doing this editorial series, because we've got to make the community understand what a critical issue this is.
Thank you so much for sharing the wealth of knowledge that the St. Croix Foundation does and what you're doing with this editorial series. Again, tell our viewers where they can find out more about your series and how they can, you know, pick it up in the Avis.
Okay, the Avis every Wednesday on the op-ed page will be a column from the St. Croix Foundation. Additionally, I brought you a copy of our report. We spent 5 years in the least performing public school in the Virgin Islands. At the time, Elena Christian, we chose the worst performing school so it wouldn't prejudice the results. And working with the teachers and administrators, the school turned around very quickly. And to give them all the credit, not us, but we were able to give them the supports when they asked for them. And this is available on our website at stxfoundation.org.
Well, thanks again for being here. And be sure to pick up a copy of the St. Croix Avis this and every Wednesday until Election Day. Is that correct? And to find out more about this editorial series on education that the St. Croix Foundation is doing, and then to find out what they're saying can be done about our education system here in the territory. I'm Cynthia Graham, reporting for News Channel 8.
New tonight, Carolyn Fox, Supervisor of Elections, wishes to inform the public that election systems offices are still located in the Sunny Isles Shopping Center on St. Croix, and that 2 important election deadlines are right around the corner.
We are here at the Elections Systems Office in Sunny Isles, and I'm joined by Caroline Fox, Supervisor of Elections. Mrs. Fox, thanks for joining us. We've been getting a few phone calls from some viewers just wondering if your offices are still in the current location. Could you just assure our viewers that you're still here and provide any additional information about upcoming deadlines for elections?
Again, good afternoon, and thank you for stopping by. Yes, we are still located in the Sunny Isles Shopping Center. There were some renovations ongoing by the Sunny Isles management. We are not totally completed yet. As you can see, we're still doing some work in the tiling of the floor. I know the concerns were signage, so we have asked and requested to put up a banner temporarily until we can get the permanent signs. But we're still located at the same place next to the Social Security office. And I'd like to just give 2 deadlines as fast approaching. The first one is June 30th is the deadline for campaign disclosure filing, and that's to all candidates or candidates and sitting senators. And also the 2nd of July is the last day for registration. Whether you're registering for the first time, change of address, change of name, which could be married, etc., or change of party. So we don't want everyone to wait until the day before. Come in now, next week, before July 2nd deadline. Thank you.
There you have it. The Elections Systems Office is still here in the Sunny Isles Shopping Center area, still open for business. And I am Cynthia Graham, reporting for News Channel 8.
Stay tuned for more news after this.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
And now here is Cynthia Graham with your nightly Caribbean report.
Thank you, Essie. Persons who may be aware of instances of child abuse but do not inform the authorities could face possible jail time, according to a pending law in Barbados. Child Care Board Director Joan Crawford says the Cabinet is about to consider a proposal making it mandatory for school principals, church leaders, social workers, court officials, and others to report knowledge of child abuse. Crawford's revelation came during a symposium on student sexual abuse, where a UNICEF representative suggested that education officials and others involved in the delivery of education can be blamed for not disclosing all information on probable cases of child abuse. The United States government has again listed Guyana among the countries not doing enough to curb human trafficking and suggested that Guyana was an unwilling partner in the effort. Guyana is a source and destination country for men, women, and children subjected to sex trafficking and forced labor. Guyanese and foreign women and girls are subjected to prostitution in Guyana, the June 2014 Trafficking in Persons report said. It pointed out that severe forms of trafficking is very significant or is significantly increasing in Guyana, and that the government made limited progress in holding traffickers accountable. The report was released last Friday, but there has been no comment so far from the Guyanese government. And finally tonight, Caribbean crop producers and the region's tourism industry have joined forces to strengthen ties between the two sectors and increase the involvement of farmers in the region's tourism industry. An agreement was signed by the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture and the Caribbean Tourism Organization, which said the types of tourism where agriculture and rural areas could play a bigger role are those related to the region's agroecology, cuisine, culture, and heritage. A tourism industry official added, quote, "Our cuisine is one of our tourism's most attractive and authentic products, and this partnership can enable visitors to have memorable experiences, increase the economic independence of producers, and help reduce the food import bill in the Caribbean." The agreement will be in effect for 4 years. This has been tonight's Caribbean Report. I'm Cynthia Graham. We'll be back here tomorrow to bring you more news and views from in and around the Caribbean. Essie, back to you.
Thank you, Cynthia. Here are more highlights from the launch of the 6th annual Read 5 Governor's Summer Reading Challenge at the Sunny Isles Shopping Center on St. Croix.
Good afternoon. We're happy to be part of the Governor's Reading Challenge, and I represent the Community Foundation of the Virgin Islands. What we do is we collect gently used books for children from ages birth to 3rd grade, and then we give them back out to children in the community who may not have an opportunity to have books. So we partner with the Governor's Reading Challenge so that we can get books into the hands of children. And so far we've given away almost 10,000 books over the last couple of years. So we're happy to be part of this event. And we're thrilled that the Office of the Governor will partner with us to do that. And if you have books that you would like to give away for children, then you can contact the Community Foundation of the Virgin Islands. And we'll be happy to work with you to pick them up on both St. Croix and St. Thomas, St. John. So thank you. If you have books you'd like to donate so that we can give them back out to children, you can call the Community Foundation at 774-6031. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Governor's Summer Reading Challenge Kickoff. I'm Ingrid Bowell, the Territorial Director for the Libraries, Archives, and Museums. We're here this wonderful afternoon in Sunny Isle, and we've brought our lovely St. Croix bookmobile that's here to serve the public. We're here on behalf of the Division of Library, Archives, and Museums, and we are a partner in the Governor's Summer Reading Challenge. We invite the public to come out to the public library to obtain sign-up sheets, tracking sheets, and of course to read books. We also have available on our website, which is www.virginislandspubliclibraries.org, wonderful ebooks for children from grades K through 12. So definitely, if you're going to participate in the Governor's Summer Reading Challenge, the Virgin Islands Public Libraries is the way to go to get all of your reading material. Thank you so much. And of course, you can always sign up for your library card if you do not have one. Thank you so much.
Hi, good afternoon. I am here in a bookmobile with my son Henry Sobrati, my mother-in-law Doreen, and my husband Henry. And we're here at the Governor's Reading Challenge, and we encourage all parents to bring out your kids and check out books because it's good for our kids to learn. Read, read, read over the summer and beyond.
Dads, do not forget, come and get books from the library. Encourage your kids to read, and especially the boys to read, read, read. Thank you.
Youngsters, wishing you the best in your summer reading challenge. St. Croix's Music and Motion School of Higher Dance Education, founded by Charlita Schuster, recently held a performance showcasing the talents of its youngest dancers. Here are some of the highlights.
To the audience view, I want to see exactly what you're feeling. And so I'm so happy with my students. I'm so happy with the work they're doing, the concentration, trying to make every step just so good, so perfect. And I can see the effort, and I can see from their hearts that they're really trying hard. And I'm so very proud of them. And I'm also proud of the parents that went through the hell in bringing them to classes and be on time and don't be late and I'm late and they're late. And, you know, I mean, we went through everything to make this thing happen. So it's not only me, it was the parents that went through a lot and they had to sacrifice a whole lot in getting their children to the practices to see what you're seeing tonight.
Why so serious? Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up.
You see, it wasn't just any time, and this wasn't just any little girl. This story is about Emily, and it all happened a long time ago in a town that doesn't exist. At least, not anymore. No one was paying attention. There was nothing she could do.
We'll have more news straight ahead.
This newscast has been sponsored by Mario's Virgin Crystal. Let us save you the hassle of lugging those jugs around. Purified bottled water conveniently delivered to your home or office. Also available in your favorite grocery store. Call 773-2810.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
And finally tonight, budding top models signed to St. Croix's JG Model Management recently held a fundraiser at the Sunny Isle Shopping Center to help fund the group's trip to New York City this summer.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jason Gardner with JG Management USVI. We're here at Sunny Isles by Banco Popular for our annual bake sale fundraiser. We are raising funds to go to New York City. We have 8 models and 2 actors that will be traveling to New York July 9th through the 19th in New York City. They're going to be seeing numerous agents, modeling and talent agents, as well as doing photo shoots. Also, they're going to be going to taping of BET 106 in Park. They're going to be doing Broadway show. Yes, we're going to go to a Broadway show. So also a modeling and acting workshop. Okay, every Saturday we've been doing fundraisers. Today we are here doing our bake sale, and then next Saturday, the 28th, is our final fundraiser at Interchanges. We have a food sale. If you would like to donate to help these beautiful models and talent, you can contact me at 340-244-5544. You can email Jason at jgmanagementusvi.com. We have Egypt, who is the VI Child Model of the Year. Brianna Almestica, who is the VI Junior Model of the Year. Nicoya Christian, she was second place for VI Junior Model of the Year. And Adisha Heskey, she won the JG Management Talent Model of the Year. And we have quite a few more other models. Like I said, it's 10 total. Again, if you would like to contribute, make donations, please give us a call, 340-244-5544. We appreciate it, and we definitely will keep the public up to date on our trip to New York and the success, and more to come from JG Management. I want to thank all the parents for their support. Every Saturday, the parents are here working hard, coming out, helping us, fundraise, donating their time, donating products, and just to help their beautiful daughters get to New York City. And they're going to have an amazing time. This is definitely a great opportunity for them. I want to thank you, Errol, for having us here today. Thank you.
Your weather report is up next.
Your weather, coming up next. Your weather.
And now it's time for your weather report.
Tonight, isolated showers, partly cloudy with a low around 78. East wind 16 to 18 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. And on Wednesday, isolated showers, mostly sunny with a high near 88. East wind 13 to 21 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. Wednesday night, isolated showers, partly cloudy with a low around 77. East wind 17 to 20 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. This is Cheryl Francis with your Channel 8 News Weather.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook at WSVI-CH8 and follow us on Twitter at WSVI-TV News. Be sure to subscribe to Channel 8 on YouTube at WSVI-TV News Channel 8. Watch us on your computer, plus use the free Dish Anywhere app to DVR or see us anywhere in the world on your smartphone or tablet. We would like to say a special farewell to field reporter Wendell Gruby Jr., who is leaving to pursue a military career abroad. We wish you the very best. Well, that concludes the news broadcast we have for you this evening. From all of us here at News Channel 8, I'm Essie Gaston-Edwards. World News is up next. Thank you for joining us, and good night.
TV8 News was brought to you by Total Excellium. More protection, more miles. Total. You know where to turn.